I'm on Thrillsville. Time to get the other one on. No, don't play with my lights. Cool. So somebody's here. Someone turns on the subscriber only mode. Hi Dee, how are you today? I'm parked around the corner, double layered, and now I feel like I look like a little snowman. So, yes, it's Monday. It's the quietest day of the week, supposedly. It's a traditional day of taking off for restaurants, which I've never understood, but whatever. I even worked at a restaurant once. Hi, Fuzz. I hope I do, Dee. I hope I have a good stream. It's cold. It's always cold. I'm always cold. God. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I don't know. He sounded like he had TB yesterday. I swear to God. It's like, but he's not DJing tonight, so probably be watching more Downton. That's what we did yesterday. So he could just sit on the couch and, you know, be a lump. So because he's not sick, that's why he sounds like that. So we missed Carrie Ann yesterday, and he did at one point goes, "We can watch Carrie Ann." I'm like, "No, we can't. You need to just sit there and sleep." Hi, Carrie Ann. Talk about her in chief ears. Ooh, look, my doppelganger's been here already. The doors are closed. So yes, the biggest panic attack on planet Earth yesterday. Ugh, I don't think I can do memorials anymore. I've had to skip 2 this year because of massive panic attacks. But I went to one that I had to like play defense for my friend, and that one I handled. So it's like, I don't get it. Hi, Lupita. So it's like, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't even want to know. Welcome to San Francisco. Now walk on the carpet. How weird. Anyway. So, oh look, now we have a happy holidays, like, and their bows aren't matched. Those aren't even. Ugh, that's going to drive me crazy. How to get at the protester. Make the bows not even. So yeah, somebody put some happy stuff around it, and they know how to make sort of snowflakes. Hi, Sitting. How are you? So yeah, let's see. We can zoom. I'm in a better mood. Actually, I'm in a mood. Are they coming to close the curtains? I think they are. Are they? Aren't they? No, they're not. Aha! So they don't close the curtains on me anymore. Maybe she was getting up to close the curtains and changed her mind. So anyway, what was I saying? Panic attacks. My panic attack was so bad that I had it on the 3rd floor, and I couldn't even like contact Papa Cat to tell him I was having a panic attack. Bad bow job. Oh my God. Fuzz! You started it early, didn't you? You should have put on boots. Mondays are when I go to my chiropractor. He's also a friend of mine, so I should know better. I should have everything I want to wear laid out and then just come home and change into it. I even said to myself earlier that I should have changed my shoes, and I completely forgot. Because, of course, we were, yapping about this weekend. And then Memorial, I missed. My thing is, those look sad. They aren't as sad as they look on screen. They don't suck. They're fluffed out. Well, not really fluffed out, but at least they're not all wrinkled. But they're not even. How could they not even them? They're uneven by, I swear to God, like an inch. You can tell by the scroll work where they are. Welcome to my OCD world. See where the bow on one side, see where it is, like on the left side, and then you go over here and it's off. It's not in the same spot. So, and that's not even how I noticed. I noticed just because I just noticed. So, hi Adam. Uh-oh, I missed what you were saying. Are you guys all roaming around again to the channels this morning? Oh yeah, that and watching privileged North Korean videos doesn't help. That's what I was doing yesterday too. And realized that if I have a panic attack, almost fainted, if I have a panic attack in the bathroom, I'm going to kill myself with all the sharp edges. Yep. Because bathtub has a sharp edge, the vandies have a sharp edge, and it's like the bathtub that I don't use. So I'm going to live there forever in a bathtub that I don't use, that I have one of the computers, a desk over it, a computer. And it'll kill me one of these days. Yay, D. You notice discrepancy right away. Yep. Oh, hi, Bob. You're a loud lurker. Oh, no, I'm not watching any more of those. I mean, I didn't realize how much it, totally messed with my head. I haven't had a panic attack where I was going to faint 20 years, something like that. And I'm sitting there completely dressed. The only thing I don't have is a clip in my hair. I have my motorcycle boots on, which are a pain in the ass, because even after, oh good, I said it after 5 minutes. Even after having them for 10, 15, 20 years, they still haven't stretched out. Yes, I know I need to go get a stretcher for them. But they replaced an old pair of motorcycle boots that molded, and I didn't realize that, they're leather. It could have taken it off. So we're not going to go there. Kim Jong-il. Okay. He had a fashion designer? You're talking about Dad, right? I didn't know Dad would have a fashion designer. Okay, so we get to add North Korea fashion design to the list, huh? No, it's really creepy. That was the thing. It's like they showed, someone showed the market where you can get things, not food, but get like Walgreens. Nobody in it. Somebody following them, and then it was like going to a North Korean privileged restaurant. Only one other family there. Everybody. It was just weird. It was just weird, and it dinged me. And I watched a few of them, and it was like, okay, let's get dressed. So I get dressed, and then get completely dressed, stand up and say, let's go. And then, wham! Like a big, fuzzy wall just hit me. And I'm like, okay, and of course I didn't go, I need to get to the bed. No, I had to go to the chair on the other side of the bed. So then we went downstairs when I finally texted Papa Cat and said, I'm having a panic attack. Or was it when I was telling you guys I was having a panic attack? So Soda has taken up full residence on my desktop, as is his custom during your lives. He arrived early. Yay. There are a series of old propaganda films. One of them hails the great leader as the supreme fashion designer of North Korea. No duh. Oh my God, Adam. I can see it. How long do your panic attacks generally last? I had one last 7 hours. We thought I was having a heart attack, basically. We finally just went in. Why didn't we go in before? Because I kept thinking it was a panic attack. And then I just finally went, I know, maybe it's a heart attack. Hi. Fine. How are you? And then that was my favorite Scientologist who talks to me. The Church of Islam guy. I'm sure his family knows where he is. So, yeah, no, we went to the hospital. I got the whole 9 yards. And then they said, no, it's a panic attack. And I'm like, you got to be freaking joking. I had them during puberty. I had panic attacks all during puberty. No big deal. And once in a great while, something comes and kicks my butt and tells me, I literally sat down for the rest of the day. I think I cleaned a counter once at like 10 o'clock, but the rest of the time I was on my butt watching before Downton. It was so funny. We started watching Downton 15 minutes before Carrie Ann came on. I'm just like, okay. And we're very like focused on each other when they're sick until they get annoying. Then we're focused on each other from far away. So he wasn't annoying. He was just really tired, and I felt really bad because I'm crazy. We didn't get to go to our memorial. We didn't get to stream because he likes to stream. And, you know, we're sitting here, and now you sound like you have some kind of cold that, you know, there's supposed to be a vaccine for. So I call Solly Tilly Bloosh as a nod to the Kims. Ooh, you went obscure there. Bloosh. What? Bloosh Vas? How long do you... Okay. So yeah. No, I'm used to the little ones. I realized that the ones I thought were me crashing from sugar were anxiety. New word, anxiety attacks, which are worse than panic attacks, because anxiety attacks, you really think you're going to die. Whee! Haven't had one in a very long time, but they are no fun. At my age, I would definitely think it a heart attack. Yeah, that's why I thought I was over 50 when I had that one. And it was just like, okay, I can deal with it now if I know what it is. When I found out what panic attacks were, could deal with them all the time. Now that I know what an anxiety attack is, I don't get those anymore. Or if I do, I go bull. I call bull and keep going. So then my husband would panic and we it's for both of us. No, the way we think, even though it's probably covered in our health insurance, is like, no, I don't want to spend that money on ambulance. Let's drive. So Adam, what is Bluish? I mean, I know he killed his older brother. Oh, I'm sorry. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Any opinions shared on here are mine. Thank you. So, it just looks trashy. You know, and even for this time, maybe, well, also if you're hearing, maybe you should move the bows over, because those are the only thing that tells you what the address is. And most of the time the post office don't like you covering their addresses. And now I'm paranoid because of Danny's whacking the other day. Now anybody stands near me any long period of time, I move. And then who else? The one who had the drink thrown on him. It's like, nope, done. Still don't understand. It's part of the French language. I don't know. So, they're probably Scientologists. One's smoking. That young, usually a Scientologist. So, I don't trust anybody anymore. You know, because I'm usually got somebody behind me or something. Now I'm just going to go move to my pole. And I'm glad Papa Cat is with you. No, he's not. He's only with me on the weekends. So, no, the only thing I'm relying on is San Francisco. They really can't get away with a lot in San Francisco as long as I'm not breaking the law. And I'm not breaking the law if I'm just standing here. San Francisco has a long history of protesting, and the Marriott over on Union Square has a tent. It's the Teamsters, has a tent, has placards, has people wearing shirts, and somebody always on a bullhorn. I saw that the other day, and then we drove by it on Saturday, and it was like, see, I'm not doing any of that. So I'm no problem compared to the other people. Now he's here. It's Monday. Give us a break. I was going to say, Adam doesn't give breaks, I bet. I'm fine, Lupita. Besides the fact, if anything happened, I would definitely say the P word or the A word, which would be ambulance. Popo. I'd say popo. The real word. So, but yeah, no, they don't. The two guys who, remember I told you the security guys here could know me from somewhere else, and they don't do anything. They don't do a darn thing. They're nice to me. They leave me alone. So I would say that their security plan doesn't work. And the fact that I've worked with security for 27 years. So, hi, Johnny. Testing AI the other day. Who was protesting AI? Oh, that P word, yes. Yes, that P word. But then again, if I was anywhere near nervous, I'll do what I'm doing now, which is just move. So, because I also have screamed, they'll scare the Jesus out of anybody. So, I still have it, I'm sure. But yeah, hint for future living. Anybody comes and walks up to you without any facial recognition feature, just walk away to another area. Or throw your friends in front of you. Some group in San Francisco. Okay, do you know how many protesters we have right now? I think it's a poo-poo load. Hi, Cricket. How are you today? Sorry, just had to make sure that lady just came out of the org. Just have to make sure, because maybe they'll, stick people my age on me. Or if they still don't know how old I am, maybe they'll stick older people they think are not my age after me. And then I'll have to go, nope, I'm their age. Sorry. Yeah, I was just co-signing what you said. Okay. The group I was talking about, the Teamsters for hotel workers. Occasionally we have other people pop up other places. It's like protesting in Berkeley. They come out, they look at you. Berkeley, I bet you, Berkeley doesn't even stop, I bet. Berkeley just goes, and then goes away. Nothing new here, move on. The only thing new about San Francisco was that I was doing it here, and they hadn't had anybody here yet. So, like I said, I haven't gotten it since the last time I think the B word was called in on me, and they were not amused. So, wasting 3 cop cars on me was not something they wanted to do, I'm sure. So, yeah, I'm going to keep my we're all dead. No. It's trying to open my gimbal, there, to make it higher so we could look at the things we always look at day after day. Hey, maybe somebody will get me in the news just because I do this every time I'm out here. So, it is California, and we do pick weird things to put the news on about. So if I keep doing this... Oh, look. When did they cover in those spots with black? Because, obviously that's a Sharpie. My God. A Sharpie. And this one is climbing up here. This window, it's just gotten worse. Woo! That's the vibration. Don't y'all we're talking about protesters being attacked. I know, I'm sorry. Bishop Berkeley? No breaks. Oh, God. Oh. San Francisco coppers don't mess around. They definitely aren't all 11 lollipops. Actually, one of my friends is a cop, is a San Francisco police officer. So I also have legacy on my side. So I would not be surprised if they don't bother me, because I did drop his name the second time I got hit. So, and I grew up with police, so I don't have the innate fear of police. So to me, they're just guys with guns, which I deal with all the time anyway, because my group has guns. It's like when I wanted to say, when the election was over, it's like, the red people aren't the only people who have guns. I have friends who have rocket launchers. They're called, burners. Let's see. Hi, Irish Mart. Hold on, I blame it on Johnny. I meant blame it on Aaron. Anyway. LA on Friday. Is that, what happened to LA on Friday? No, I didn't. Unfortunately, with all the unrest of the people going on, there are only certain people I watch now. And I don't participate in anything else because I have better things to do around here than worry about what's going on. And Northern California hates Southern California anyway. So that's why I don't. It's so funny. I barely watch Good. So let me see. Could do with a lick of paint. Just a little. I'm okay. I just, my gimbal went bonkers. That's why I started talking again. KK. Okay. Okay, Cricket, I told you once before, don't do it in the middle of the stream, dear. Do it at the end, or the beginning. Very beginning or very end. Oh, hi, Nisa. I didn't say hi to you. Johnny, yes, the stories are probably true. You'd be surprised. And if you have what a lot of people have, which is an innate fear of cops, they can smell it. So I don't, because I was brought up with a whole city. And in Oakland, since I was brought up in Oakland. Nothing like the cops telling you on a Friday or Saturday night saying, you were supposed to be in the house by 11 and you're not, and we're going to tell your mom. My best friend's mom was a cop. So I'm not afraid of them. I even tried to get my friend's gun when he first joined. He got really hammered one night, and we were all roaming around. It was about 5 o'clock or maybe 9 o'clock in the morning finally, because we were all working at a club, and he wanted to go to another club, and I said, give me your gun. Told me he wasn't thinking. And he's like, no, I'm not supposed to be without it. And I'm like, no, but you're gonna kill somebody. So yes, that's how close I am to that cop. This was 20 years ago. Yeah, actually, she should be hitting 22. He's still in the cop car. So. Hold on. Blame Aaron. Okay, I'll clear this up in real time. We usually do the link just to show the YouTube channel. The saying that they need so many subs would be before and after, because then they'll leave here and probably not come back. That's probably what I do. So I'm just basing it on what I do. And since I'm the one with the brain fog, I would accidentally not come back. So, hi, Dr. Media. So yeah, no, we can drop their link anytime, which is what Fuzz does. But just the, they need so many more people. So that's what I meant. I'm sorry. Okay, now what am I doing? What's my name? Who's my daddy? Okay. Okay, nope. Okay, here we go. Scientology security used fog machine on the protester and fog went to the street. Yeah, I know. Actually, I was wondering why they didn't call the police, not police, fire department, because it's a atmospheric thing, and I thought fog machines have stuff in them that cause allergies. So, hi, I am Rob. Dear, you're asking the crazy one. I'm sorry. Made it to my main train safe, had a minor situation in the subway. Don't we all? I'm sorry, Dr. Mia. Don't worry, Cricket. I still love you. I love my mods. My mods don't do anything wrong ever. And this is why I have them. And this is why I keep them. And this is why you guys aren't allowed to say anything nasty about my mods. Period. End of sentence. And no, nobody said anything nasty. I'm just precursoring it because it's the holidays and people get antsy during the holidays. God knows I do. Hi, Joe. So yes, we're looking over. You had a few interesting situations today, MD. I've been working. That's what I mean. It's the holidays. People are weird in the holidays. That's why I'm sort of like not surprised what happened at LA. No serious ones. No train last one. We went into. Hold on. It's a comment day, isn't it? No, serious ones. Some threatened everyone on the train last morning. I went into his pocket then. Ew! Ew. Glad you were safe. Get some rest when you get home. You're such a dedicated project. Yes, you are. Oh my God. Hi, Dove. No face. Okay. So. Yeah, it's the holidays. There was a car stolen from my commune. One's really dropped off. But supposedly it was started in the 60s, and there were some people thought it was not polite, and I don't mean white people. So hi, paradentology. So it's still here. It's just not as pronounced as it was before. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, holidays, yes. So yeah, in the commune, or around the commune, within the past 2 weeks, we've had a strong armed robbery and a car stolen. This makes it officially the most dangerous neighborhood I've ever lived in. And I grew up in East Oakland. So, waving hi to everybody. Yes, like I said, it did, because I was thinking the same thing. So it wasn't, I think the person who even started it was American, so it just didn't pick up and run, especially with the older generation. The older generation thought it was not polite. So the older generation that I was exposed to thought it was BS. So, and I mean, not the white people. So, you know how that goes, people. So yeah, the holidays are here, and it shows. God. So I'm thinking of going to the commune and open my big mouth and say, what did I say 6 months ago? Make sure they think you are a pain in the butt, because then the thugs don't mess with you. Because we were having people parking in the commune waiting for other people to steal things, and they had mentioned that, how do we stop this? And I said, go make yourself noticed, go bug them, or keep walking by them, or get a whole group of people, basically become a pain in the butt. Bugs don't want to deal with pains in the butt. And obviously that didn't work. So I'm going to resist my urge to say I told you so. But, every good thing was started from home. So we're going to get slightly obnoxious so the thugs don't mess with us. So I know it's selling my co-host or my neighbors down the river, but they didn't listen to me the first time. So, and it's not like I can sell my house because I wouldn't get a dime for it now, officially. So there we go. So now I think she knows I'm at her face. So this is the elusive face, I think. I don't know. So we have the lights turned down so I can't see you guys, right? I'm sorry. Did you go see your friends and family for Thanksgiving? Are you going to go at Christmas? Are you going to remember to wear your sign around your neck that says I can't talk about Scientology? Or were all of these rumors because you guys want to see more mainstream? Just a question. Are you guys all going to LA for the big event? I wonder what it's going to look like here in a few days if you guys all have to go down by bus there, since they're not going to let you go on a plane because, a bus I'm sure is going to be cheaper. Ooh, I love this. Respond with lights. No, you guys aren't watching me, are ya? Oh my God. It's so funny when people do things like that. Oh, I know what this is. This is the point that if they put the light in the background, that I won't see them in the foreground. Sorry, the phone actually fixes light distortion, so I can still see you guys out here. Technology is a bitch. Yes, cooties, dear, cooties. But you can always leave. You don't have to stay. Especially if you don't know about Xenu yet and his 75 million year old planet and, the volcanoes that popped up like acne. DC-8s. I don't know how they had DC-8 75 million years ago, but that's cool. Freaks. Or is it, the earth cooled and dinosaurs came and died and then LRH got his Mercedes-Benz. I finally know somebody who drove on a Waymo. I'm sure I said this on Saturday, and she said it was cool. Oh yeah, they still use real telephones too in there, don't they? It's like, I wonder what businesses do. I have not worked in a real business office since the advent of getting rid of landlines. Technology is a bitch and then you die. Wrangling dogs here. Cool for you. What kind of puppies? Oh, Xeno, thanks for the images. Volcanoes popping off his acne. Thank you. I've been trying to figure out how to say it because that's all Hubbard's Mercedes-Benz. Blame Johnny. Yep. Yeah, because that's what it makes me think of. With all the volcanoes, it's like, the Earth, the world or the star blew up, the Earth came, and then he went through puberty with a bunch of volcanoes on his head. I don't know. Acne. Johnny says, don't blame me. But it's a twister. Old blinds. They don't do the blinds right now. I don't know if it's because it's Christmas. I don't know if since Cairo is here and they're going to make him the new Bufu. So baby Bufu's got to be like, can't be like we don't like you. You can get her with the mirroring on the film on the other side because that's sun. So, and I know I have a doppelganger who comes out every once in a while and bugs these guys, and that's how I usually can tell he's here because the shades are down. Stop with the Mercedes-Benz already. That's the most sad bows on the door they have up. Yes, it is, Joe. Old blind dog. You have an old blind dog. Oh my God. I have a one-eyed Sammy that comes here a lot. I'm seeing him more like off the block. There's a person who has a beautiful Samoyed, the big fluffy white dogs, and he lost an eye when he was a baby. So it's very funny to see a Sammy like smile because they're one of the smiley dogs. And it's like he needs a patch over his eye because I just think of like I anthropomorphize him into being like Captain Pirate Guy. Ooh, there's somebody in the back. So every time I see him, I smile exceptionally because I always think of, you know, Captain Sammy. Who is that? Is that my Pantone guy? It looks like it, doesn't it? Is he getting... What is he doing sitting there? Who's the person with the backpack? I didn't see that one. Is he talking to somebody? Or is he talking to himself? Or, no, it looks like... Is that James Dean? I can't tell. I can't even see them. Like in real life, I can only see them on the... It's a reflection. My car's too far away too, so I don't have my umbrella. Besides, I haven't figured out how to look from the umbrella on the door. Ah, that's a pain in the butt. I haven't seen those. Yep. Do they still have boosted markets in SF? Huh? Dude, we're talking about Scientology. We're not talking about selling stolen stuff on the streets on market. Cars aren't allowed on market anymore. How old are you? All I can smell is virtual dust off. Oh God, fuzzy pancakes. Did I miss something? No problem, Johnny. It's like, well, I mean, to put it in real words, we're talking about Scientology and whatever I want to talk about. And I don't need to relive the 80s. I can't tell. I'm sitting here like giving myself wrinkles. So. And then this phone went dim on me. I should have enough on both of them. I'm always charging something. Let me just molded pancake. Oh my God, you guys are still talking about nothing that I understand. Ah, okay, 17-year-old blind rat terrier, deaf and still barking up the wind. That is so cute. He's got to be your favorite thing on the planet, I'm sure. So yeah, they turn the lights off in there now. I guess they don't understand that the phone on the stick is a 10 plus, and as one of my moderators will tell you, you can do everything on a 10. Blind and deaf. That is so cute. Stop sniffing bug nuts. Who's bug's nuts? You only relive 82 to 87. Were you even alive then, Adam? I'm in a spicy mood. I'm sorry. My Wegovy pen, which I'm taking for real diabetes, and I think it's probably the right dosage because I got it covered. They're not covering the stupid dosages that make you lose weight. Well, it was my second pen yesterday, and I've been paying for Saturday night because I was late. And so I've been paying for it ever since then. So I've had a good stomachache now for 2 days. So we I just keep thinking of the movie, the Bruce Willis movie, not the Christmas movie, which a friend of mine is going to watch on Christmas Day because she doesn't have to go see her parents, so she's gonna get Chinese food and watch the Christmas movie. I actually forgot that we all call it the Christmas movie, so I'm like, A Christmas Story, and she's like, no, the other one with Bruce Willis. Like, oh, that Christmas movie. That's what we might do because, I'm still not celebrating holidays with my dad yet. So the puppy stroller for Ryan you got him a puppy stroller. Oh my God, how cute. You have to take pictures and send them or post them Wednesday. Oh my God, yay. That is so cute. So yeah, I know they're sitting there, but I can't tell. Or is that, no. I think Pantone guy is sitting below the LRH bust. So now I know why I can't tell if it was him or somebody else. So that's actually funny.
Bitch, stop walking past that school like you go there, huh?
That wasn't sent to me. Somebody's, I think, on the phone. So here we go again. So I don't think they know how to have a wild party. I think they just, set up party and then just sit there and stare at each other. You know those parties. The ones who are going, can I leave now? Has it been long enough? There's nothing going on. I've done my duty. This is P word? Which P word? Poo-poo, po-po. That P word. Those are the P words that have been said so far. So I would love to say the real words for them right now because they go together. And poo-poo. Oh, yes, I know I make no sense, but I have a raging stomachache. So, and there's nothing I can do about it because of those stupid shots. Nothing like having a panic attack. And then you thought you were handling it all so well. I've been dealing with people all this week. You guys are like, therapy. So I don't think of you guys as handling people. It sounded like it might have been a P word moment. Pee-poo. Oh, you mean the person who walked by? I don't know. I'm really good at blocking out people. Especially if they have a long, bright pink wig on and they're talking. So, yes. His wig looked pristine, so you don't know. So you purposely don't pay attention because I had to walk by him and I didn't want to attract attention. So, Popo platter moose poop. Fuzz, why is he talking about moose poop? And my fingers are cold. Everything is always cold. Okay, people who are older than me, there have got to be older than me here. Why am I so freaking cold now all the time? Their wild party is waiting in wistful silence for LRH to return. Yes, I'll buy that for $1. I know. It's like, what? Just what? What do they do? Why do they do it? It's like, if he's supposedly gone to the second level, why are they waiting for him to come back? Religion makes no sense. I'm sorry, guys. Did you see your friends or family over Thanksgiving? Did they miss you? Did they wonder how you were still alive? Did you wear your little chalkboard necklace that said, don't ask me about Scientology, I can't talk about it? Well, if you had to go through all those hoops, why don't you just come out here and live in the real world and, not have to worry about pushing this interesting frame of thought on people and trying to make money for someone who doesn't even know your name, unfortunately. I don't understand, but that's really cool. You guys keep it up. You need to get out of there. Go find a life. It's not hard. The organization will not fall apart if you walk out. The people who didn't talk to you when you first went in will talk to you again for sure. Freaks. You guys are making me laugh. Stop it. Okay, see, I don't look at my thing when, okay, yeah, it didn't hit till literally like 4 months ago. Did who nap in the car together? And consider religion is completely and utterly nonsensical world. Yes, hi, good vibes. I know. I'm trying not to notice. I'm trying not to jinx myself. So, considering my mother's blood looked like Thousand Island dressing, I really thought was just like gross. That's how anemic she was. I wouldn't be surprised if it finally hits. More reasons to eat liverwurst. I like liverwurst. Just not a ton in a sandwich. I like it in a sandwich, just not a ton. Sean, the older I get, the more I burp and don't care. Thank you. Good vibes. Yes, I've been freaking out that I've lost 4 pounds in 7 days. So it's like, now I'm trying to not freak out that I am going to lose the technically 40 pounds that I need to lose. 50 if you count that my husband, that my husband put on me. Yes. I blamed him for that. This is when I told him he had a fetish for fat women. I could just hear him in the office going, what? I mean. But I got him dinner. I got him a bagel dog. And then I realized he wasn't working tonight. So. Oh, what did you do now, Adam? I swear to God, he was aimed at me. I came in to see this right here. I stepped into this and went to look, and he was looking straight at me. Who's scary without the dress? Oh my God, where am I? Mrs. Brown is my who's Mrs. Brown? So basically everybody's coming to talk to each other, not talk to me. Someone stole my A. So yeah, now I'm just gonna make up stories for everything that seems weird. I've never seen that guy before. He was staring straight at me when I heard his wheelchair. And that's why I stepped into a little indent on the wall of the building so he wouldn't hit me. Or if he did, he'd hurt himself. A comedian from the UK and a guy who dresses as Mrs. Brown. Ah, Mrs. Brown is an Irish male comedian. Thing, though, no doubt would do a better job. The easiest way to get rid of excess pounds is to dump Papa Cat. I do take it as a joke. Irish, even not from UK. I am just watching Brendan O'Carroll on Who Do You Think You Are? Who Do You Think You Are? I don't know that one. Yeah, they're talking about Ireland City. Okay, let's add to my paranoia. Now when I smell smoke from cigarettes, I look around and see if there's anybody around me. Because they really don't smoke a lot in San Francisco. They smoke, but not cigarettes. Hi, Forename, how are you doing? So yeah, I get to be super paranoid, which is nothing new when I'm working for real. That's the thing. Luckily enough, I did work for real on Friday. So I am very used to looking around to see what's going on. So this has just been heightened that now I have to do it here for a little while. Because those two incidences were not cool. And I very much believe that the guy who hit Danny was not a Scientologist. He was hired security. And he was not the right kind of security to be hired either. The clubs here are all licensed security guys. So, because they want to make sure they don't get in trouble, because San Francisco wants to close down nightclubs. So it's very strict around here. The UK can have McGregor, we don't want him. Okay, so now we're picking on the Irish. Oh, what did Papa Cat say? No tip for you. Oh my God. It's a genealogy. Oh, okay. I think I've seen that. Yeah, Mr. Big Stuff. I know that song. Thank you for making it stick in my head. And no faces. Sorry, Papa Cat, that you had to suffer for my bad joke. Oh my God. See, that smell I'm used to. That's the smell of bad pot. Oh, God. Sorry. I grew up in the hippie time. That's the only reason I know it. If my nose burns, that's not good pot. Okay, this is an interesting one. This looks like a guided tour of what? I'm not sure. The tour guide seems to be black and everybody else seems to be Asian. God, that shit pisses me. Do you see that? Do you see that? They don't do that. Swear to God. It's like, it's going to be if we can hit her or not. And definitely not that fast. The little scooter that went by in the screen. Yeah. I'm like recessed a little bit and that guy went by super fast. They don't do that. I'm going to have to start... maybe I can hire a friend to be a real bodyguard here. That would not make them happy. You had to do it again, didn't you, Fez? Feliz Navidad. Now you guys all know. Harry infiltrate Queen Elizabeth, and who does one think one is? Ah, okay. Still out in the boonies, Adam. So yeah, no, I'll just play offense from now on. They're not gonna get rid of me, because if somebody does wind up hitting me, they are going to get trouble. Oh yeah, Osa, if somebody winds up hitting me on their wheelchair or their scooter or their Segway, they will be the ones to get in trouble, not me. This isn't LA, it's San Francisco, and they don't take bribes. And I'm saying this for entertainment purposes only. These are my opinions, not to be taken seriously. Thank you. Yeah, if this was LA, I'd be gone a long time ago. And it's not. And I'm sure they don't want to be equated with LA, because Northern California and Southern California, especially San Francisco and LA, we can't stand each other. We think LA are a bunch of foo-foo heads who make movies and do illegal substances and rent people. And they think we're a bunch of granola, pot smoking, alfalfa sprout eating, or, punks. So it's very ingrained. One of the first things I ever learned, LA sucks. So, but yeah, we should teach them that this is not LA and they will not get away with it. I'm sorry. I hope you hear this, Osa, because somebody's got to be watching me. I'm the only one here who keeps coming here and won't go away like a good person. So, yeah, no, if somebody hits me, it'll be assault on them and not on me, because you can't hit me on the sidewalk. Sorry. It is considered public property, period, end of sentence. And that's from the crunchy granola people back in the 60s. So, yeah, I'm old enough to remember this crap, dude. So if some kid or younger person comes and knocks me down, the police are not going to be amused that you knocked down a little old lady. And they will not blame me for being a protester. They would just probably say, why don't you bring some people with you? Oh. So, there we go. I know their security guards didn't work because they knew better. And I didn't do anything to provoke them. I don't do anything to provoke them. What drives them nuts, I'd like to see them say that the Nation of Islam guy is doing the wrong thing by smiling and saying hi to me. I'm sure he's telling them to go F off. Let's see, what else? The old guy isn't here anymore. The one who used to, like, watch me from across the street. There they are. Did you hear it? Little buggers. Time to stare at the sky for no reason whatsoever. I'm mature. Sounds like it's grape nuts for dinner. I love grape nuts, and I actually do have them in the cabinet. I call them rocks. With age comes great wisdom. Yes, and you know what? The advantage of being 57 is that if one of the younger ones messes with me, they're the ones who are going to get in trouble and not me. So yeah, it has its advantages. And like I said, they're not going to mess with the Church of Islam guy because it's because of that. So, which must be funny when he walks in and somebody goes, "Are you talking to him?" He'd be like, "Yeah, and." Alliances for mature cult protests, yes. We have to start thinking of things to do and things not to do as older people. Yes, Joe, I'm 57. Blood of young virgins. I've said that since I was 30. I'm a goth girl. People either laugh or they look at me horrified. And now my joke is, how could I really do that because there are no virgins in San Francisco? In my opinion, the Nation of Islam and Scientology partnership is akin to the Pepsi Mountain Dew partnership. Actually, to me, it's akin to the Pepsi and Coke partnership. It makes no sense, but we won't go there. Yes, I know about the Nation of Islam because I grew up in Oakland in the 70s. Then they used to do their little marchy things out in Market, so I have to explain to people who didn't know who they were. And we always knew from the get-go, don't mess with a Nation of Islam person. They will kick your butt, and they will make you thank them for doing it. So, that's the way we looked at them. Yep, yes way, blood of young virgins. So, I think it very much has to do with the fact that I'm goth, so I didn't go outside for about 20 years. And, that I just don't believe that I'm my age because I don't act like it. I believe you are the age you act like. I don't act my age. So I remember when I was 57. No, I don't. Seems like two businesses working together for money and power. Problem is that one of the things, I can't remember what it was it an aftermath thing, is like the people in that were not part of the hierarchy of Nation of Islam were not amused and would leave. So, sorry, he was coming a little too close to my pole that I was leaning against. So there are a lot of like the lower rung of Nation of Islam people that left. It's money, straight up money. So, which I've never paid attention to since their original leader passed away. So the guy here, nope, that's not Scientology, that's a service guy. So I never really kept tabs on them. I mean, you used to when you were growing up there, and then because of the theories that people had, everybody had in East Oakland about, when the Panthers went all druggy, and then what about, Nation of Islam. So that was just, the neighborhood. I'm 15. People think I'm late 30s. I'll take that. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Joe. Thank you. Welcome to my world. I'm so old that Kansas song Dust in the Wind was written about my birds. Oh my God. Sean. There is a competing Nation of Islam too. The Lost Found Nation of Islam. Really? Kid Charlemagne got old druggy too. Well, that's why it's like Contrail Girl, my alter ego, does believe that the CIA dropped heroin in to Huey Newton because, I mean, that's a man who graduated. Most of the Panthers had graduated from Yale, Princeton, Harvard, something like that, and they basically just, destroyed them from the inside out. So I didn't know that one till God. I didn't know Huey Newton. Well, I didn't know all of them till probably about late 30s, early 40s. And it was like, I think if it happened to keep it out, I don't know how. I have a feeling if more people knew about that, they would have tried harder to keep it going. So, hold on. My screen went again. I hate updates. Let's just put it that way. The number one song in the chart was Annie's song by John Denver. That's when I feel old. Eldridge Cleaver became a Mormon. What? Adam, you're weird. You're beyond weird now. Let's see, what would date me? Nadia Comaneci. When she won the Olympics. That's dating me. I had a poster of her on my wall. Until I was about 14, I think. And then it got replaced with Bowie. But yeah. I don't know what this person is doing. They've been doing like U-turns now for like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Strollers successfully assembled and dogs inserted into strollers. Strollers sitting next to my desk. Yay! It's true. Wow. Well, see, the whole Black Power movement, I think, was killed by not just Nixon, because, you know, people think Nixon too, but not just Nixon. Oh my God. Look. He's so cute. He's so cute. Hello. Can I pet him?
Yeah, that's Chester.
Hi, Chester. Hi, Chester. My chat people get mad at me if I pet and don't show. Hi, Chester. Oh my God. Hey.
He's super sweet.
I know. I just like that though. You were trying to go up my skirt and then you stopped. You knew better.
So he'll nibble on you. Like if he really is like happy, he'll start nibbling.
He's one of those. I love the nibblers. They're so funny.
Nibblers and like furs, like a cat.
So he's lab and what?
He's full English Labrador.
Oh, English Labrador.
So he's a champion English Labrador. Like,
oh, so you think you're fancy
he was
too?
a breeding dog, like a really fancy kennel.
Aw, no wonder you're a sweetheart. People.
She still made me pay for him.
Of course I do.
But he was so sweet, I had to get him out of there.
Exactly.
His temperament and his just demeanor, it's so good. He's such a sweetheart.
He is a lab. They are the sweetest things on the planet.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I grew up with them. Sometimes they can get a little ornery, but this one's just a sweetheart.
I know. Thank you. You have a good day.
He said thank you.
Bye, sweetie. I'm sure
Have a
I'll
good
see
day,
you
all right?
again.
Enjoy your week.
Thank you. You too. Sorry, couldn't help it. He was so cute. Okay, now my camera's all messed up. His coat was curly. It was wavy, too. Okay, Cricket. Bobby Seale wrote a cookbook. Really? I can't remember who it is now, because I sort of like ejected all of it out of my head when the Panthers went nuts. Or when they finally got into drugs because of, you know, I grew up with a Panther house down the street. So yeah, when they started doing all the drugs, there's one guy who's a professor now back in, I think back where he graduated from. Then again, he's probably professor emeritus by now because he's got to be like in his 80s or 90s. It might be too small, but he's smaller than Soda, isn't he? So yes, he was a great dog. He was awesome. And he was you heard him say he was a breeder dog, and he bought him from the breeder because he didn't want to leave him. And he was like, I still had to pay for him. I'm like, yeah, I know. They'll do that. I was hoping the size of a perambulator, but while it has the same look, it's definitely doll size. Oh. Can you return it? You should. I've learned the hard way. If you're not comfortable with something you get, return it immediately. Because there's one pair of shoes I've never gotten rid of, and I keep putting them on thinking they're going to fit. And I think today I'm going to get rid of them. So, what? Oh my God. Can you destroy my childhood anymore, you two? Cleaver also sold cod pieces. See, when you hear me talk about my childhood, I always talk like happily about the Panther house down the street, because that's what they originally, you know, Black Power, and also, you know, pick up people by their pants and make them go. And so we had a Panther children and mother housing. It was like a 6 or 8 unit apartment building that single mothers lived in. So that's why it was like I have this grandiose idea of my childhood because of that. And of course, by the time that everything started falling apart, I was old enough to like not pay attention and hang out with my friends in slumber parties. So that's why I didn't hear things like that. I mean, I could return it and then I'm going to keep looking for a solution. This is the closest I've come to a solution, and I'll have to measure it to see how much longer it'll be. I mean, there have got to be sites everywhere for it. I'm trying to think of the stroller. Maybe it was a real stroller. I think that might be bigger. I was thinking of the one my friend had for her and her German Shepherd puppy, but the German Shepherd puppy was big, and her daughter was a toddler by then, so it'd be too big for Orion. See, now I'm thinking. Thinking is dangerous. Don't do it. It's like, now you know why. Oh, so yeah. So for some reason, this is where horror movies stick in my head. Why does that bother me? A big truck with Golden Gate Meat Company on it. It's like, okay, now I just have like horror movies ringing through my head because Mondays are really quiet here too. Yes, Cricket. Yes. Remember, I could see the retracted ones. You want to see where and why the crunchies and liberationists turn crazy? Check out the documentary all watched over by Machines of Loving Grace. Oh, that's interesting. There are also financial considerations. I'm trying to keep it within a budget. If there were no constraints, I just buy an actual perambulator. Ah, Carrie Ann. I get it now. Maybe we can do a fundraiser. Hey, really does a fundraiser for everything else. I know that sounded snarky, but Panthers raised money to buy their accessories by selling copies of Chairman Mao's Little Red Book. Yes, to Berkeley students. I remember that. Who had one? I knew somebody who came. Maybe one of my brothers did. They came to wherever I was not living but spending time with my bio dad, came in and said, I just bought a Mao book from one of the Panthers. I remember that. Oh my God. Wow, Cricket. That's a taking me down memory lane there. Cricket, that's where Bob Avakayan entered the chat. Yeah, see, this is a little crap I knew from my childhood. This is not stuff I've researched. So, God, the Mao books. Now I know why. I was always wondering why I wanted a Mao book for no reason. Talk about, coming out of the middle of nowhere for a Mao. And yes, this is what the channel has degraded into now, is that we all talk about stuff, because it's not going to make any bit of difference right now, especially during holidays when they're not paying attention to me. Anything I say will just go nowhere. So, because the one in the back, unless I can get a good shot of her that we can give to the doctor, sitting here talking about Mao's Little Book by the Panthers really is about as far as we can go, because I can't get a decent picture of her. She's the one that wore the wig the other time. So that will be our point. So we try to get her face. Everybody else I usually see. And so when is the New Year thing? The 15th, right? I remember that because I wanted to go down to LA, but I couldn't because I was going to dinner with someone. I know that sounds goofy, but someone invited us to dinner and I wanted to be friends. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and it's like we fixed a date and now I don't want to go. Well, I have to go protest instead in LA. So not only would I have gotten the, oh, really? And then I go, and then they'd say, in LA, really? Someone's doing something at the door, I think. Oh God, I think it's I Hate You is coming. Let's walk over here. If anybody's wondering who I Hate You is, he was driving a very fancy studded Jeep. And he got out of his Jeep and went up the corner, and I followed him up the corner, and he was passing out things, and I was saying it was a cult. And out of the side of his mouth, he said, I hate you. So I'm not going to forget him. 14th. Okay, still, I'm going to dinner on the 15th. And I'd be such a hypocrite if I said I had to cancel dinner when I've been complaining that living on Amity Island has made me grumpy because a lot of the people that live on Amity with me have not been paying. COVID has messed everybody up. Anyway. 14th, yeah, so. I don't think is that... Oh no, that was Pantone. Oh, I missed Pantone. So they sent the guy out to distract me. I don't know where he is now. Oh, there he is. Okay. I thought he was coming at me. That's why I actually was standing with bike racks between us. So, I once got in a wreck on a back street in South Carolina. This guy turned out to be taking his mules to another farm. He blew past a stop sign and was hauling ass. Oh my God. I read through that whole thing too, no face. I wasted my time on that. Do you think he's in his civvies to get coffee? Is he going to find out that Nico is closed? I think he is. No, he didn't check it. He's looking back at me though. I'm looking at him. That's another thing. It's like, if you want to look at me, just look at me. Don't wait till you get like 50 feet away and then look at me to see if anything's new. It's like, maybe I should wear some cat ears or something. I have little clip-on cat ears. They're all leaving. There's another one down there. What time is it? What time is it, guys? I'm covered. I can't see any time. Let's see. I might have to adjust my time and start coming around this time. I can't even find it. There it is. 3:30. Okay. Hi, Twyla Luna. Thank you, Fuzz. Yeah. Interesting. I think they did that before. Maybe 3:30 is like a golden hour or something. That would be the only problem, though. I would literally have to like want to be in traffic because I'm going to be in traffic now if I started at like 3 and went to 4. Mason time. I got it before. I got it retracted and deleted comments show up on my camera screen. So I was laughing at Johnny's other comment. Anyway. So yeah. So now that I'm super paranoid, do I really want to come out here when everybody's coming out? All I have to do is make sure nobody comes in, and there's nobody I'm going to get out of there right now because there aren't a lot of people presenting themselves in a public area. So, as long as I have goofy things to talk about. And I wonder if my Nation of Islam guy is going to start coming every day. Because if I remember right, I saw him on Friday too. That'd be interesting. He was the one who, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I got it on video or what. Him and I had a talk. And he was wearing one of the Islamic hats. Coverings. Head coverings. Not hats. That's rude. Head coverings. So, that's why he says hi to me and I say hi to him. And at the time he said he wasn't a Scientologist. Wait a minute, no face. I'm not going there. Anyway, Sean. LSD talk. Yeah, that would be Berkeley. Yeah. And I think people are protesting Palestine in the protest plaza. Was it Peace Plaza? We used to always call it the Protest Plaza. So there are still people protesting there. Is it 40 40, 50, 60 years later. People's Park is gone. They've developed it. But which was really weird, even though it was a homeless thing. But it was still weird that they got rid of it, because it would technically be a historical landmark. But yeah, no, somebody had enough money to buy it and permit it. So okay, well then I need to get going because it's over an hour, and I don't need more people here thinking they can, have a ball. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Who is going to find me a room raid? Let's see if I can get to the top. And that was just a drive-by by the parents. They haven't come back yet. So, and yes, I'm moving because I'm sitting in the middle of a sidewalk like I usually do. Have a good day, Doph. You too. Good to see you too. Good vibes. Yes, we're doing it the American way today. So, yes, as Kay says, hugs and hugs to everybody. Please like the video and sub to the video and become a member to the video. And look at this guy. Sorry, had to break for a second. If brains were dynamite. That's the curve where everybody turns. Yeah, sorry. And as Cricket says, bye. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya, Bob. Ciao, Bellas.